you for standing up here with us today. I'm giving you the mic because this is not about me. So you go. Say, Jordan. Jordan Davis. No, we're going to do it right because this is a moment for history. We're going to have a moment together where we're listening and we are in tune. We are in tune, all right? 1, 2, 3. Jordan Davis.
Say a name.
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 Say a name. Say his 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 name. Won't you say his name? Yeah. We got another mother. Eric Gardner's mother. And we're going to give you the mic. This is not about me. This is about you. This is about your son. And this is about all of us fighting back against the abuse of power. So when this comes in, we want to be in tune with you on the 1, 2. Say his name. 1, 2, 3.
Eric Gardner. Say a name.
Eric Gardner.
Say a name.
Eric Gardner.
Say a name.
Eric Gardner.
Say a name.
Eric Gardner.
Say a name.
Eric Gardner.
Say a name.
Eric Gardner.
Say a name.
Eric Gardner.
Say a name.
This is the mother of
Mohammed Ba. Mohammed Ba was my son. In 2012, NYPD came and executed him. There's execution and cover up. We need a justice for all. Mohammed Ba. Mohammed Ba.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 1.
Mohammed Ba.
Say a name.
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 The mother of Trayvon Martin, thank you for your words and thank you for everything. This is about you.
Trayvon Martin.
Say a name.
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 Dontre Hamilton's mother. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Dontre Hamilton.
Say a name.
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 We got one more. This is for my trans brothers and sisters. You are not forgotten. We will continue to fight with you, and injustice done to you and injustice done to anybody. Any of you is one done to me and should be one done to all of us. Here we go.
Maya Hall.
Say a name.
Maya Hall. Maya Hall.
Say a name.
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 Deanna Mason.
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 Say a name.
Hell. Hell.
There you talk about.
That's what we talking about. Remember, we must protect each other, and we must continue to choose freedom over fear. We can't give up. We can't be scared.
There you talk about.
And we're going to keep talking about this. We are watching, as Alicia Keys says. We are here. We are watching. God bless you. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, logistics for the Women's March on Washington. Thank you for coming. I have the distinct honor and pleasure of welcoming to the stage the incomparable Angela Davis.
So, at this very challenging moment in our history, let us remind ourselves that we, the hundreds of thousands, the millions of women, trans people, men, and youth who are here at the Women's March, we represent the powerful forces of change that are determined to prevent the dying cultures of racism, heteropatriarchy from rising again. We recognize that we are collective agents of history and that history cannot be deleted like web pages. We know that we gather this afternoon on indigenous land. And we follow the lead of the first peoples who, despite massive genocidal violence, have never relinquished the struggle for land, water, culture, their people. We especially salute today the Standing Rock Sioux. The freedom struggles of Black people that have shaped the very nature of this country's history cannot be deleted with the sweep of a hand. We cannot be made to forget that Black lives do matter. This is a country anchored in slavery and settler colonialism, which means, for better or worse, the very history of the United States is a history of immigration and enslavement. Spreading xenophobia, hurling accusations of murder and rape, and building walls will not erase history. No human being is illegal. The struggle to save the planet, to stop climate change, to guarantee the accessibility of water from the lands of the Standing Rock Sioux to Flint, Michigan, to the West Bank and Gaza, the struggle to save our flora and fauna, to save the air. This is ground zero of the struggle for social justice. This is a women's march, and this women's march represents the promise of feminism as against the pernicious powers of state violence. An inclusive and intersectional feminism. An inclusive and intersectional feminism that calls upon all of us to join the resistance to racism, to Islamophobia, to anti-Semitism, to misogyny, to capitalist exploitation. Yes, we salute the fight for 15. We dedicate ourselves to collective resistance. Resistance to the billionaire mortgage profiteers and gentrifiers. Resistance to the healthcare privateers. resistance to the attacks on Muslims, on immigrants, resistance to the attacks on disabled people, resistance to state violence perpetrated by the police and through the prison industrial complex, resistance to institutional and intimate gender violence, especially against trans women of color. Women's rights are human rights all over the planet, and that is why we say freedom and justice for Palestine. We celebrate the impending release of Chelsea Manning and Oscar Lopez Rivera, but we also say free Leonard Peltier, free Mumia Abu-Jamal, free Assata Shakur. Over the next months and years, we will be called upon to intensify our demands for social justice, to become more militant in our defense of vulnerable populations. Those who still defend the supremacy of white male heteropatriarchy had better watch out. The next 1,459 days of the Trump administration will be 1,459 days of resistance. Resistance on the ground, resistance in the classrooms, resistance on the job, resistance in our art and in our music. This is just the beginning. And in the words of the inimitable Ella Baker, we who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may have read a story that said that we are not marching. I am here to tell you we are marching. We are marching, and we are going to use Constitution Avenue. Please use the numbered streets to march to your north, which is this way. March to the north, get to Constitution Avenue, and turn left. Go to the Washington Monument. I got it. Go to the Washington Monument and turn to the right. You will see the ellipse, and then we can go home. We have people from here to the ellipse. We have already achieved our goals, but we are marching.
Don't take care of the elders, the kids.
Make sure you take care of the elders, the kids, and help your neighbors. We want this to be a safe march, but we still have speakers and we still have program. It's going to take everyone in the back a little bit of time to prepare, so please take your time as we are preparing to march. Let us hear from the rest of our speakers.
Give it up for Raquel Willis.